Yeah, I love it, and I love that team. David, thank you. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two-guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the Suns, Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in its small forward. The putback, Rudy Gobert with the rebound. And here is Conley. Not just another game on the schedule, Greg. Fans and players alike are excited for tonight.
I mean, this is a championship caliber matchup. There is a ton of talent in this one, and I think it's a great test for both teams.
First team foul.
Utah with the ball. Here's Mitchell. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
One of the more powerful young guards in our game. Mitchell loves to attack the heart of the defense.
Suns foul. Devin Booker. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. Now, here is O'Neal. Mitchell looking it over. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Mitchell with it, and it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. Here's Conley. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots the 3. They get it again. Mitchell outside. Fires from deep. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet.
3-point field goal.
Mitchell's got 5 points so far.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around him.
O'Neal against Bridges. Pass to Booker. There's the triple. A rebound by the Jazz.
You could see he wanted to get him back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense.
Mitchell passes to Bogdanovich. Puts up a 3. Second chance shot. Gobert up and in from the low block.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
Three-pointer, Crowder. A three-pointer is right on target. And Greg, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him. And I believe he can be the leading scorer on a championship caliber team.
And here's Bogdanovich after the three-pointer from Jay Crowder. And Bogdanovich kicks to O'Neal. Gobert trying to get open. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Booker dishes to Paul.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Pass to Crowder. There's the 3. Gobert pulls it in. Jazz leading by 6. Outside, Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. Fires the 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Suns have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Bridges. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Outside Conley. And the rejection by Ayton.
Oh, he has the size and can get up quickly. Ayton with the throwback.
And Phoenix turns it over again. Now Mitchell. 5 points in the game. There's a minute left to play in the first quarter. And Gobert kicks to O'Neal. Shot clock at 5. And the pass to Conley. From about 19 feet. And it comes off the front of the rim.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Ball with the 3. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Jazz leading by 6. Conley surveying the D. Lets the 3 fly. Another miss by Conley.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Yeah, and you love Bogdanovich's work ethic. He makes an effort to be right where they need him to finish that break.
And stolen by Ayton.
Now, there's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages.
And so it's Utah with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
And so in the game for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Gobert in at the center. And here is Paul. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. On the wing, Bridges over O'Neal. No good off the back of the rim. And it's Conley with the ball for Utah. Mitchell outside. From deep three-point range. No good that time. And Phoenix the other way now.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Booker. Good D by Mitchell.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes. Yeah, and they're shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Doubled by Conley. Booker outside. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Outside Crowder. Paul outside. Trying to get open is Crowder. And with that shot, the Jazz lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from Chris Paul.
A good tempo on that play as Chris Paul was in place for that jumper.
They double team Conley. Mitchell left side. It's hauled in by the Suns.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. And the slam dunk by McGee. And Greg, you made your money on the defensive end. What was the toughest kind of player to defend? A one-on-one guy or a constant movement type of player?
I've always will say that it's harder to guard movement. You know, as a defender, you drill a lot about guarding the basketball. But when a guy is great without it, man, that is the hardest job you can have defensively.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but it's like plenty of room.
Shamet, the pass to Payne. To the paint. And McGee kicks to Shamet. The dish to Payne. Back to Shamet. Let's go. And he converts the layup. Here's Conley. No points in the game yet for him. Passes to Mitchell. Back to Conley. From outside the arc. There's JaVale McGee with the rebound. Suns trail by 4. Johnson, the pass to Kaminsky. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Doubled by Conley. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul. So Utah ends up going with the new group.
Jazz substitution.
McGee against Whiteside.
Utah foul.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Jazz?
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
And maybe a signal as well of how aggressive their defense has been tonight is to look at how many points they have directly off of a turnover. Good activity there.
Hudson against Johnson. 5 to shoot to stop the drought. And Clarkson with the nice bucket inside. And the Jazz lead by 6.
Well, Clarkson can get inside. He's athletic to do that, and then needs to touch in that area. Showed it off there.
And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Out left to the wing. Kaminsky inside. He's against Gay. He had stolen by Ingles. And the Jazz pushing it up now. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Oni. Payne covering. The shot by Oni, no good. Get the shot. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Payne's got his first 2 points. Here's Clarkson. Shoots over Shamet. Here's Oni. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Utah.
Thanks, guys. With Quinn Snyder, with Rudy Gobert a mainstay for your team, what is he giving?
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, well, from the get-go, it was Utah coming out strong. They had intensity in their eyes, and that.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Up it forwards, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Monty Williams.
Wonderful use of the pick and roll, especially by Whiteside, slashing right to the bucket and getting that one to go.
Paul outside. Outside Crowder. The Suns need to get a shot off. He gets it in there. Paul's got 5 now.
And Jay Crowder moving it to the open man.
Utah leading by 6. Clarkson passes to Oni. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Whiteside inside. He's covered by Ayton. Whiteside, no good.
Big question mark was Ayton, and could he anchor a defense? He's answered those.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. Clarkson against Booker. Ingles passes to Oni. And now the Suns, a fast break. Booker with it. Gay picks him up defensively. And Crowder finds it in.
Booker's all-around game is really coming together. Nice play there.
Well, Brent, you said it. Defense now a strength of what Ayton brings to the table.
Well, that was the point he had to prove, Kevin. As a big guy, what could he do? Every night, you know, if you're not getting the ball, Down on the inside defensively on the interior, how can I impact the game? He's been patient with it. He's learned it. And now he's embraced the fact that he can make that kind of contribution.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it.
Jazz ball. Coming onto the floor for the Jazz.
Here's Conley. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. For three, Mitchell. Another shot and foul on the shots. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Outside Crowder.
Two minutes remaining in the third.
He dishes it to Booker. From the arc. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Conley against Paul. Mitchell outside. 6 to shoot. Back to Conley. Three-pointer. Crowder pulls it in. Crowder's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pops it up for Crowder. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Mitchell kicks to Conley. Gobert against Ayton. Back to Conley. Top of the key. That one a little long.
Okay, and he has not made one shot in this one. Has to be on his mind every time he's pulling up.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And it's Conley with the ball for the Utah Jazz. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Pass to Bogdanovich. Booker against Mitchell. Here he goes. Phoenix grabs the miss. Crowder's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game. Ayton, the pass to Crowder. Bridges outside. Bangs home the trifecta. Bridges has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. To Mitchell. Over Booker. The Jazz again can't hit it.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. So on the floor for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's O'Neal in at the 3 slot.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile one block.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Lobbed up there for Bogdanovich. It's stolen by Kaminsky. Here's Paul. Gobert with the block. Conley with it. Now guarded by Booker. And it's Conley penetrating. Gets the bucket and the foul. Frank Kaminsky picks one up. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Utah Jazz.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
I love the advantage they've also racked up in the steals department. They've been very persistent on defense.
Saric is checked in three. Kaminsky kicks to Paul. Again, the miss by Paul.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Mitchell passes to Conley. Back to Mitchell. Driving the lane. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. And the Jazz lead by 8.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Bridges against Bogdanovich. Bridges dishes to Saric. Off target from outside. Jazz leading by 8. Here we go, one-on-one. O'Neal misses.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
Kaminsky finds himself wide open and drills it.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Conley kicks to Mitchell. The pass to Gobert. Back to Mitchell. The shot from the low post is good.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge. And if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
Booker against Mitchell. For the three. No good from Booker.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
Back to O'Neal. Mitchell against Booker. And there's the call on Devin Booker.
That's his second personal foul.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Team foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Feeds it to Mitchell. It's tipped. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
And then Mitchell at the dunk.
And footwork really so important. Donovan threads the drive there with such grace.
Conley against Paul. Into the lane. Got a piece of it. And Saric kicks to Booker. Bridges outside. And it's off from three-point range. Jazz leading by 10. Mitchell with it. Bridges covering. Gobert trying to get open. And then Mitchell at the dunk.
And what a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out.
Booker against Mitchell. Bridges outside. Over O'Neal. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
I just don't think they want him taking that kind of shot. Again, his teammates are just laughing, shaking their heads there on the bench.
Ball against Conley. 1:09 left to play here in the fourth. Clock at 6. Carries it from three-point range. Conley's got the lead up to 13 now for Utah.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Jazz.
Fewer miscues made the difference.
Yeah, I mean, a great all-around effort. Not only did they minimize their turnovers, but kept the pressure up on D, forcing the other team to commit turnovers.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Donovan Mitchell.
just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Paul against Conley. Back to Paul. 27 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And it's the Jazz's ball. This is the most they've led by, 13 points. Out to Conley. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Kaminsky. Saric outside. And the miss. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
At the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Hunter in at the 3. And for the Suns, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the center position, locking down the middle. And Young gets it to go. And Grant, you look at these rosters, a lot of talent in the backcourt.
Oh, a sign of the times, BA. Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight.
Hey, rejected by Capella. Fires for 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
This is where Young most resembles Steph Curry. Both have range almost out to half court.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a three-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up.
Well, you think about Jay Crowder's career. He has bounced around to a few teams. But one thing we know, he's always had an impact to affect the game with his defense and with his basketball intellect.
Now here's Young. He has 6. Outside Bogdanovich. From deep three-point range. Capella, the pass to Bogdanovich. Fires the 3. Ball with a steal. 18 feet out. That one doesn't drop. So Atlanta will take it the other way. First quarter, just over a minute played. And Doris, Crowder's defense a big part of what he can offer a team.
Right, because he's strong enough to guard in the post. He's quick enough to guard on the perimeter. Think about it. In 2020 NBA Finals, he was asked to contain LeBron James. That's the kind of confidence coaches have in Crowder's competitive spirit defensively.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Bridges outside. Back to Aiden from deep. Rebounded by the Hawks. Here's Capella, and it's Capella with the jam.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Paul against Young. Right side, Paul. Capella with a rebound.
Boy, the offensive flow just isn't there right now. 1 for 5 to start the game.
There's Young with the 3. Another miss. He's 2 for 4. The Suns have gone only 1 of 5 so far. Here's a 3 from Paul. And the Suns get it back.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton.
That's his
first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And there's Collins on the assist by Young.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Bridges finds Ayton, and here's Paul from deep. Paul with another miss. It's a 9-point spread. Outside Young. Collins passes to Young.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Hunter on the wing. Pass to Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And we just got a second look there at an exceptional mobile 1 block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it. I just love the ball movement.
For 3, Bridges. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. Here's Atlanta with the ball. They're on a 17-3 run. There's Young with the 3, and the Hawks with another 3.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Here's Crowder, and again, it's the Suns missing. Atlanta's gone 4 of 6 from deep to start this game. For 3, Collins. The Suns clear it. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Big man puts it on the deck, gets to the cup. Nice.
The Hawks have gone a fantastic 8 of 11 so far. From deep 3-point range. That shot off the mark. And Phoenix the other way now. Here's Booker. And he dunks it down.
Wow, the elevation, the creativity, highlight reel finish by Devin Booker.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. The 3 is up. And they'll get another chance. Collins passes to Hunter. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul. Substitution for your
8 seconds left in the opening quarter. Outside Young. It'll count. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks in a good situation, up by. And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Hawks.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range to this point. Always nice to start out like that.
And what passing we've seen from this group already, too. They could put up a big number in the assist column by the end of this one.
Johnson is out there with Frank Kaminsky. Then there's JaVale McGee. Then there's Cam Payne. And it's Shaman in a shooting guard. That's who's out there for Phoenix. And out of bounds. The Suns will take it. And so here's Phoenix. It's a 13-point game. Payne, the pass to Kaminsky. And the Suns miss again.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Young against Johnson. Back to Collins. Bogdanovich passes to Collins. 5 on the clock. The Hawks need to get one up here. And it's Bogdanovich that time on the assist by Collins.
3-point field goal.
Bogdanovich has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. You know, Grant, it seems like Collins is one of those guys you can depend on for a 2010 stat line just about every night.
Yeah, he's a double-double machine. He's as consistent as they come offensively, and with his hustle, his rebound numbers are never lagging.
He was all alone on that one. Young's got 15 points.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And here's Hunter for 3. And the Hawks with another 3.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game. Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
Collins outside. Back to Young. From outside the arc. And he's now 6 for 11 after that one.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Back to Collins. Payne against Young. And Cameron Payne is going to pick up the foul.
Cameron Payne.
That's his first foul.
That's his first.
With the shot clock about to expire, the last thing you want to do is foul. That's giving them a gift.
Young against Payne. Outside Bogdanovich. Outside Young. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Young's got 8 points here in the quarter.
They're unafraid to let it rip from downtown, extending their lead.
Kaminsky, the pass to Johnson. Over Hunter. The shot by Johnson, no good.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Young way outside. Called in by McGee. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from three-point land here in the second quarter. Payne with it, and it's Young picking him up. Tries again. Payne on the bounce. And he takes it up and lays it in.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Now here's Payne. Pass to McGee. Puts up a 3. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got his 7th rebound here tonight. And a deep 3 from Young. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Capella.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
The Suns shooting 27% in today's game. Not good. From deep, Johnson. Offensive board.
Well, not sure who was responsible for the block out, but this guy got in there and dug out his points.
55 seconds left in the second period. Young way outside. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
His production from range has been nothing short of astounding.
Pass to Payne. Kaminsky in the post. Collins there. Payne finds Kaminsky. 16 feet out. It's wide right. Hits off the rim. The Hawks have gotten 6 of 10 shots to drop in the second. Nice work. With the tip, Kaminsky pulls it in. Well, Phoenix is shooting only 31% in the second quarter of this one. Back to McGee. Atlanta with a rebound. Hunter's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Young. From deep. He can't get it to go. A big-time effort for Trey.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, well, Trey Young was the story in the first quarter. His three-point stroke was and that should...
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trey Young.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
And Atlanta, looking at who they've got. Gorgie Jang is out there with Danilo Gallinari. Then there's Kevin Huerter. Then there's Cam Reddish. And it's Williams in at the point guard position.
This guy is as good a shot maker as anyone in the league. Lou Williams doing work.
Outside Payne. Jacks up a 3. Outside Johnson. Kaminsky against Gallinari. And here's Payne outside. And the call will go against JaVale McGee. That's his first foul of the game. And there's a 10-second limit on free throw routines. But we see some players ask for time before they get the ball. Brad, do you think that should count as part of their time?
You know, B.A., I don't see why not. I mean, it's about keeping the game moving. So asking the ref to hold the ball longer, not exactly compatible.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
At the line for your Suns.
Second free throw, no good. The Hawks have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Ooh, poked away. Oh, Kaminsky with a steal. Payne with it. Guarded now by Williams. Payne on the bounce. Soft touch off the glass. Payne's got 5 points in the quarter.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Williams against Payne. To the middle. Here's Gallinari. And Gallinari throws it down.
Yeah, I like to see Gallinari attack the basket. It provides a nice counterbalance to that shooting ability.
And the basket by Shamet. Shamet's got 5 now.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
Back to Williams. To the inside. And he converts the layup. Williams has got his second basket.
A small frame, but big game. Lou Williams in the paint.
Pass to Payne. For 3. And the Suns get it back. Knocked away. Second chance shot. And it's laid in by McGee.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Now here's Payne. He has 7. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. And now the Hawks on the break. Outside Huerter. This one for 3. They get it again.
Well, the definition of an effort player. Zhang shows off that high motor, converts off the glass. Nice.
Over to the wing. Here's Payne. Gallinari pulls it in.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
1:52 left in the third quarter. No coverage that time. He's got 7. The Suns have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Pass to Kaminsky. Here's Payne. looking to end this cold spell. And there it is for him.
The defense had him confused early on, but he's responded in the second half with some assertive play.
Williams against Payne. Williams passes to Gallinari. From deep three-point range, Phoenix grabs the miss. And here they come. Kaminsky with it, picked up by Gallinari. And McGee with the stuff.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Herter can't hit. Phoenix has gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. Outside Gallinari. Back to Williams. Outside Gallinari. Pass to Jang. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Well, Gallinari a scorer at heart, but how about the unselfishness perfectly sets up his open teammate.
There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter. The shot by Payne, no good.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Herter with it. Here's McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Williams from long range. No luck on that one. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks out in front by 19 going into the break. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the center position. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Back to Booker. Beyond the arc. Hunter with the rebound. Hunter's got 6 rebounds in the game.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight. And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Ayton passes to Paul. Launches it. He's off on that one. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Outside Young. Pass to Capella. Three-pointer. The kick out to Young. Shot clock at 6. Off the mark there with a 3. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Bridges. Here's Crowder. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Defensive foul.
That's Jay Crowder demonstrating how strong he is. He's dominating the defense with his ability to play through contact.
Atlanta's gotten 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the fourth. Paul against Young. Young drawing the double team. Hunter on the wing. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Connects from downtown.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Outside Booker. Pass to Crowder. Right side Paul. 11 feet out, and he hits it.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the Rock inside and convert.
Takes the 3. Outside Bogdanovich. And the Hawks with another 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Crowder, the pass to Booker. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
Well, a guard has got to come with physical intensity on the interior, and Devin Booker does just that.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Young with the bucket.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Back to Booker. Pulls it. That one a little long.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Outside Young. .146 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Clock at 6. From deep. It's hauled in by the Suns. Hayden's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Booker on the take. Hey, rejected by Capella.
Suns ball.
And a deep 3 from Paul. The long distance 3 is buried.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Hawks.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Trae Young.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they'd put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch.
Phoenix has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. For 3, Booker up again, controls the rebound and the putback.
Well, we're talking about a big-time rebounder. DeAndre Ayton's timing excellent.
Outside Young. Collins left side. Outside Bogdanovich. Crowder with a steal. And there's Ayton on the assist by Booker.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Young way outside. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
At the perimeter, Young has such an attacking mentality, always looking for chances to take shots from range.
Here's Ayton, and Ayton with the stuff.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Now Young from deep three-point range, off on that one. And so it's Atlanta easily grabbing this one. Exceptional effort on the road.
The pivot with Tucker playing the 4. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Butler in at the small forward. And for the Suns, Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. Outside Lowry. Awesome backcourt battle tonight, Steve. Let me ask, are we in a guard-centric league right now?
I think we are, Kevin. I mean, obviously it was more balanced back in the day, guards and bigs. But with the three-point shot, it has really made this a guard league.
And so it's Crowder with it. They'll bring it up for Phoenix. Paul outside. Passes it to Crowder. Dishes to Bridges. Kicks to Paul. Ball's knocked loose. Butler with the steal. Robinson with it. Now guarded by Booker. And there's the call on Devin Booker.
Devin Booker.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Lowry against Paul. Lowry with the ball. The pass to Butler. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Driving in. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
This is what the coach wants. Get Jimmy Butler the ball going downhill.
And really hard to find more intense players than Jimmy Butler. This guy is 100% focused on winning at all times. One of the ultimate competitors in our league.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Booker against Robinson. To the middle. And Adebayo with the basket on the assist by Lowry. And with Butler and his intensity, Greg, it's a perfect fit for him in Miami.
And yeah, it can rub some players the wrong way, but it goes hand in hand with the culture here. Hard to imagine Butler on a team other than Miami.
Now here is Robinson after the miss from Jay Crowder. And Adebayo throws it down.
Ferocious finish. Bam's natural strength is next level.
Ayton, the pass to Bridges. And Paul launches it from deep. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. And so here is Miami. Now here is Lowry. Crowder with the steal. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. From past the arc. Rebound by the Heat. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Lowry against Booker. Pass to Tucker. Back to Robinson. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Bridges, and he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Booker finds Paul.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Back to Booker. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. On the wing, Bridges. Defended by Butler. Count it. Good.
He's so strong. Jay Crowder overcoming physical defense with great power and body control.
Lowry against Booker. And the basket by Lowry.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Booker. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. 1:15 left in the first quarter. Pass to Bridges. Over Butler. Bridges misses. And it's Adebayo with the ball for Miami. Leading by 5. Lowry, good. Lowry's got his second basket.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Here's Booker. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his first.
Such an active shooter. Love how Booker gets defenders to try and be physical with him. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Now here is Lowry. And taken away by Paul. And Booker kicks to Paul. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Paul's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Suns. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Makes it off the glass.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Ball against Lowry. Ball outside. On the wing, Booker. Back to Paul. It's stolen by Lowry. And so the first quarter is in the books. Heat lead by 5. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Guys, their willingness to attack the basket so far has been great. They're penetrating, finding the holes in the defense, and scoring from close range.
Yeah, also something I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint, and the physicality is taking its toll.
The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up and forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter. Now here's Crowder, following the miss by Kyle Lowry. Shot is good, and the Heat's lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Crowder.
Jay Crowder often stays out on the perimeter, but sees the opening and quickly takes advantage.
Outside Robinson, back to Lowry. And Lowry gets double-teamed. Trying to get open is Adebayo. A shot by Lowry, no good. Passes it to Booker. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Ayton. Robinson pulls it in.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Now here's Tucker. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And Paul over to help. 6 to shoot. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Oh, great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Free throw drops for Lowry.
And maybe we don't talk enough about what a great teammate Lowry is. Passionate. He leads by example and always vocal.
Now here's Paul. He has 6. He dishes it to Crowder. Back to Paul. Pulls it up. Can't nail the jumper. When Lowry won gold in 2016, the U.S. team coaches had very high praise.
Yeah, you can call him their unsung hero. The best team player out of anybody. This guy shows emotion, and guys feed off his energy.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. After their trip to the NBA Finals in 2020, Miami Heat is looking to get back to that championship round. Jimmy Butler says, we know what we're capable of. We want to get back to the finals. We can get back there. I like our chances against anybody, honestly. Nobody intimidates us. Kevin?
A great attitude. They've shown they can compete at the highest level, David. Thank you. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Here's Johnson. Robinson with the block. An even 3-on-3 break. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul.
That's his first personal
That is his first foul of the game.
4th team foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Lowry kicks to Robinson. Now the pass to Butler. Robinson with it. Now guarded by Kaminsky. A nice shot by Tucker.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out step by step, valuing each possession.
Now here's Johnson. They get a hand on it. Out to the right wing. Payne gets a wide open look, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. There might be more talent at the point guard position now, Greg, than there's ever been in the NBA. But who do you think sits at the top of that list?
I mean, Kevin, there's so many incredible talents, and not that I'm dodging it, but honestly, the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. It depends on what kind of tickles your fancy in terms of the point guard. If it's the ability to shoot and play without it, Steph's at the top of your league list, but then you get a guy like Chris Paul, who I think is as good as anybody's ever been in the pick and roll. So they're just different ways to approach this thing. And, of course, now I've forgotten 4 or 5 guys that I should have added into this conversation.
And Miami has possession. Phoenix able to drain the 3. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. Now here's Payne, guarded by Oladipo. Johnson surveying the floor. 5 on the clock. Here's Payne. McGee trying to break free. Tries again. Good work defensively by Morris. Miami leading by 10. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Strus. Oladipo outside. He kicks it to Dedmon. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Dedmon's got the lead up to 12 now for the Heat. Pass to McGee. Here's Payne. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's... Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K. It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. At the end of one, they were able to end. And that...
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. One of the stories here, Kyle Lowry getting it done today.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court for the Heat, Markieff Morris is out there with Dwayne Dedmon. Then there's Oladipo. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Strus in at the 3 spot. Here's Shamet following the basket by Markieff Morris. Johnson's shot is off. And the former Kentucky Wildcat, Tyler Hero, he was picked 13th, Greg, in the 2019 draft. And he had an immediate impact.
And you feel a lot of teams didn't see how NBA ready Hero was. Underrated as a playmaker coming into the league. He's been a huge part of this team since his arrival.
Here's Kaminsky following the basket by Markieff Morris. Shamet misses in close. And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Now, here's Dedmon. And the Heat, another 3.
3 straight to begin this half. Couldn't have drawn it up any better.
Johnson, the pass to Payne. McGee with it. Now defended by Oladipo. Kaminsky against Morris. And here is Dedmon. The kick out to Oladipo. Pass to Strus. Back to Oladipo. There's 3-pointers off the mark.
Even though that one didn't go down, I like the offensive game plan here. 3 for 4 coming out of the break.
Johnson finds Kaminsky. Back to Johnson. McGee trying to break free. Johnson can't get it to go.
Ooh, they've come out ice cold to start this half. 3 misses and as many attempts.
Morris passes to Oladipo. Inside. Here's Strus. Lays it up and banks it in. Strus has got 5.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Johnson, the pass to Kaminsky. And again, it's the Suns missing.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Oladipo taking his time here.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Strus.
2 minutes.
He's guarded by Johnson. Morris kicks to Hero. No good on the 3. Suns trail by 21. On the wing, Johnson. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And the basket is good.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
.132 left to play here in the third. Oladipo right side. Puts it up from 7. JaVale McGee grabs the miss. For Phoenix, they've gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. And the shot is good from Johnson.
That's good planning, and that's good execution. And that's a great look.
The Heat leading by 17. Here's Oladipo. Pass to Hero. Shot from the wing. Rebound by the Suns. McGee's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Keeps the defense guessing with the pull-up, Jay. Landry Shamet's jumper is right on time.
Now here's Oladipo. Payne covering. Oladipo, the pass to Morris. A 3-ball. Oladipo misses. Phoenix has gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. And it's Shamet missing. He'd have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. And now the Suns, a fast break. That's good, and the Heat lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Payne.
You need guys who are willing to make the next pass. Shamet doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but he's unselfish.
Here's Hero. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Here's Shamet. Off the mark. And so it's the Miami Heat up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We come back right after this. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this was?
At his position, traditionally, his job is to shoot the basketball. Give him credit for keeping his eyes up and just taking what the defense allows.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the center. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. And that one drops.
Great player movement, great ball movement. That's fun to watch.
Bridges, right side. There's the pass to Crowder. The three. And they get it back. Paul for three. And again, it's the Suns missing.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Oladipo against Paul. And Oladipo kicks to Dedmon. Hero passes to Dedmon. Drops in the layup for two.
Assisted by.
And the Heat lead by 16.
The toughness of Dedmon showing up again, making the extra effort play, finishes through contact.
And the Heat with some changes.
Heat substitution.
Paul against Lowry. Tucker with the ball. He's against Crowder. Robinson dishes to Butler. Bridges with the steal. All alone. And the dunk by Booker.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Now here's Lowry. Kicks it to Robinson. Pass to Tucker. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Crowder. Crowder pulls it in.
That was the best he could do. Just fade a little bit, try and get a clean look, but the defense was right on him.
Paul for three. Good work defensively by Lowry.
What I like, he hasn't stopped competing despite the off night.
The kick outside to Butler. And again, it's the Heat missing. And so it's Crowder with it. They'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. It's a 14-point game. For three, Booker kept alive. And there's a foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
On the wing, Booker. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by the Heat. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Tucker with the ball. Bridges covering. Lowry at the elbow. Outside Butler. And again, it's the Heat missing.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
Out of bounds. Miami takes possession.
That's what happens when nothing goes your way. You start to lose focus, and it makes matters worse.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Now, here is Robinson. We've got 1:48 left in the game. Adebayo kicks to Lowry. Just 5 on the clock. Elbow shot is on the way. And he connects with the jumper. And the Heat lead by 16.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Miami.
What do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
I think you have to look at their field goal percentage. They just shot the ball much better than the opponent, and they were getting great looks all game long.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for Kyle Lowry.
You know, he was flying around on both ends of the floor. Terrific energy and enthusiasm, and that rubbed off on his teammates. I thought he was a catalyst tonight.
Here's Booker after the made shot from Kyle Lowry. And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to make a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Lowry kicks it to Tucker. The 10-footer. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
Lowry against Paul. Pass to Butler. Back to Lowry. Bridges with the steal. One-on-one here. And the dunk by Booker.
Totally unselfish play there from Aiden. Sends the ball to someone with a wide-open look.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll...
Hey, Al.
Ryan, as the NBA.
Very interesting, Allie. Good stuff there. Thank you. Here are the 5 for the Suns. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the center position. And for the Jazz, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at small forward. And the matchup at center tonight bears watching, Brent. When you look at the evolution of that position, what do you see?
Well, I think more agility and more athleticism, where centers have to catch up with the speed of the game. And now their skill set, BA, is not on the block back to the basket trying to find opportunities to score. It's playing on the perimeter, not just shooting, but making plays.
And Utah has possession. The Suns getting their last shot to go. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
And it's the Suns with the ball. Outside Paul. Pass to Booker. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Booker has been accused of having some empty stats before, but mostly because the teams weren't winning. You can see now that the talent has always been there, and the winning's coming along with it.
Booker showed he still puts up numbers when his team is a legit contender, Brent.
Well, he's always been a gifted scorer, and now him learning about the value of both ends of the floor, that's been amazing growth from Devin Booker.
Mitchell misses. And now the Suns fast break. Pass to Bridges. Stolen by Conley. To the paint. Here's Gobert. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Mikal Bridges.
And the Stifle Tower makes his presence felt on the offensive end. He's really developed an array of moves on the interior.
And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Here's Crowder. Pass to Paul. Crowder with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Bogdanovic against Crowder. And it's Gobert with a rebound. The Jazz have gone 1 of 3 from the floor. Booker for 3. That's tipped. Now Mitchell. He's guarded by Bridges. From deep, Conley. Phoenix grabs the miss.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And it's Paul off the drive. And the bucket is good.
Well, a master weaver, Chris Paul, through those screens and rolls and angles on the floor. His dribble moves are just incredible.
And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. For 3, O'Neal.
Just 1 for 5. not the start they were looking for. Obviously, there's still plenty of time to get on track.
Here's Crowder. O'Neal pulls it in. Utah has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Pass to Gobert. Back to O'Neal. Knocked loose. Here's Bridges. There's the drive, and he buries his first look.
Chris Paul came into the league playing unselfish, continues to do so. What a dime.
Conley with the ball, now guarded by Ayton. Outside Mitchell. Outside Conley. Mitchell against Booker. 6 on the shot clock. Mitchell into the lane. That shot is off. The Suns go the other way with it. Ayton passes to Bridges. Ayton with it. Now here's Bridges. Defended by Gobert. Outside Paul. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Utah trailing here. Driving to the basket. And the shot no good. A bit short.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Here we go, one-on-one. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Conley against Paul. Conley passes to Mitchell.
His shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find a rhythm?
Personal foul. Second team foul.
The Suns have gone 3 of 7 so far. Left side Paul. Lets it go from deep. And there's Bridges. That's good. On the assist by Paul. Bridges has got 5 now.
Bridges confident right now, and I like to see him just be quick with those kind of decisions.
Tough call for his coach. Second foul already. We'll see how much the staff trusts him.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. And Conley drops them both.
An incredible leader Chris Paul is. So much talked about leading up to last year in their appearance in the finals. There's a reason why he's one of the greatest point guards of all time.
Here's Shamet. Pass to McGee. Back to Shamet. 6 to shoot. And here's Johnson. Down low. Here's Payne. The shot comes out. Conley with some nice D. And Mitchell with the slam.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
Here's Shamet. Up top, Payne. Here's Kaminsky. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Suns ahead, up 3. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Suns. Frank Kaminsky is out there with Johnson. And then it's Landry Shamet. Then there's JaVale McGee. And it's Payne in at the point guard position. McGee for 3. Doesn't go that time. And Utah the other way now. Outside Conley. Gobert inside. Working on McGee. Gobert no good. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's foul number 2 for him. Outside Payne. Pass to Shamet. Back to Payne. Up and over Conley. A nice shot by McGee.
Well, he seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. We see that pay off.
Payne against Conley. The 3 from Mitchell hits a 3-pointer. Mitchell's got 5, and we're seeing teams pick up the pace. Something you set the trend for in Phoenix, Grant. Why do you think that's becoming more prevalent?
Great question. I mean, in today's game, we're all about the analytics, and that has shown that you shoot a higher percentage earlier in the shot clock. So it makes sense to push the tempo and see what you can get early.
For Utah, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. Three-pointer, O'Neal knocks it down from distance. And the Jazz lead by 1.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Now here's Payne. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Now Mitchell. Pass to Bogdanovich. Inside. And Gobert with the stuff.
With incredible agility and reflexes, Gobert excels above the rim.
Here's Shamet. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. And so they foul intentionally. A line change here for Utah.
Team foul. Substitution for the Jazz.
Whiteside against McGee. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Johnson finds McGee. Over Whiteside. McGee's shot is off.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. The kick out to Ingles. The 3. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Pass to Payne. Fires from deep. Phoenix no good that time either.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Whiteside, the pass to Gay. To the paint. Here's Shamet. Rebound, Utah.
Whiteside, a second-round pick in 2010, and it's taken him a while to get the footing here after stops in China, Lebanon, and some time in the G League.
Now here's Clarkson. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. 5 to shoot, and it's Whiteside with a big finish.
Well, this is why Whiteside has a high percentage in terms of his field goals, creates a job inside that he can get done.
Up top, Payne. Pass to Shamet to stop the run. The rebound by Whiteside. Utah has got it going from deep. 3 for 3 so far in the quarter. To the middle. Down low. Stolen by Payne. In transition. Here come the Suns. Got a piece of it.
Now using his length well on defense. Rudiger working hard. Swats that one away.
That's a foul called on Cameron Johnson. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
23 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Clarkson. They grab their own miss. Whiteside. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
Yeah, it's 7'1", and with the type of length that Whiteside has in terms of his vertical reach, so hard to stop on the inside.
Paul for 3. Buries it from 3. Paul's got 5 now.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
That's his first personal foul.
And that one falls for Clarkson.
Clarkson is interesting for him. He's not really a point guard and not really a shooting guard, so trying to find ways to stay in the game and stay aggressive and do whatever is asked of him to earn minutes. And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be like...
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again. Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. They were in a rough spot, down 7 at one point, but kept it from... And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Rudy Gobert really making a difference here.
You know, I'm not really sure what defenders can do to slow him down. He's just too skilled.
Yeah, avalanche warning in this one. He is just on a roll.
They've got Rudy Gay. He's out there with Joe Ingles. Hassan Whiteside is out there with Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Quinn Snyder. Here's Oni. He's guarded by Paul. Back to Ingles.
Mikal Bridges is a prototypical 3-and-D guy, affecting the game defensively now.
Here's Crowder. Out to Bridges. Back to Crowder. Outside Paul. Another 3 for Phoenix.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Clarkson passes to Gay. Back to Clarkson. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul called.
And how about the mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
To the left wing. Hayden's got space. And the Suns getting another bucket right there.
Booker's all-around game is really coming together. Nice play there.
Clarkson against Booker. Ingles from outside. The shot, no good. So Phoenix will take it the other way. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Utah leading. 90 seconds into the second half now. On the wing, Clarkson. To the right side. Driving inside. That one's good for 2.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Whiteside against Aiden. Pass to Paul. Into the 3rd. 2 minutes in now. Bridges passes to Crowder. 6 on the shot clock. The Suns need to get off a shot. Booker for 3. The rebound by Whiteside. Whiteside's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Clarkson with the ball. Now guarded by Crowder. Now here's Clarkson. Gay outside.
Lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't vary those kind of jumpers.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him.
Paul passes to Bridges. The kick out to Paul. Picked it out of midair.
He set that trap up perfectly. I mean, he had the inside-out pass scouted and jumped right on it.
His 3rd personal foul. 3rd team foul. Substitution for...
They double him with Crowder. Conley passes to Mitchell. Bogdanovich against Booker.
2 minutes remaining in the 3rd. 2 minutes.
Bogdanovich with it. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Here's Crowder, and it comes off the front of the rim. Utah has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup.
And Crowder was in high demand as a free agent in 2020. And a lot of people wanting his toughness on their roster.
Crowder against Mitchell. Takes it inside. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton. And with Crowder's free agency, team saw what he brings to the table.
Well, he's a good defender, and he's relentless on that end, and he just brings that kind of toughness that a lot of coaches are relying on, and they know that's important in the postseason.
Booker against Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. Booker on the take. Arms length from the hoop. He knocks it down.
And how about Booker just zipping around the defense and still able to make that J?
Outside Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Here's the three. Three-pointer. A shot by Conley. No good. Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Booker uses the glass on the layup. Now just a 3-point Utah lead.
He has good size for his position, and Booker mixing it up on the inside.
Outside Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Paul against Conley. Paul passes to Ayton. Back to Paul. Now here's Ayton. Outside Paul. Here's Booker. The shot that time not on target. Conley with some nice D from deep. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And we've reached the end of the third. It's the Jazz up by 5. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court for the Suns, getting the fourth quarter going. We've got Campaign. Frank Kaminsky is out there with JaVale McGee. And then it's Landry Shamet. And it's Johnson in at the 3. Gobert against Kaminsky. Pass to Shamet. The 3 ball. Offensive rebound. Great positioning on the putback.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. Outside Mitchell. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got his 4th assist in this one. McGee against Gobert. Now here's McGee, guarded closely. Pass to Payne. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Conley against Payne. From behind the arc. Knocks down the triple. And it's a 10-point Utah lead.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times. The D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Lets the 3 fly. Utah, the rebound. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Jazz lead by 12.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
Phoenix no good that time either.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Outside Mitchell. Releases. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
The defense has to get up inside and press Mitchell. He's thinking of shooting it whenever he has the ball.
Shamet, no good. On offense, here's Utah. Big run right now for him, 11-2. For three, O'Neal. And no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And he lobs it up top. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. A minute 53 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Mitchell. There's the triple. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 5 assists in the game. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Jazz.
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
And protecting the rim has been another huge calling card in this game. Their block shots have had a big impact in this one.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Jazz.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Donovan Mitchell.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
And they recover it. It's Shamet on the wing. Tips it up. It's good on the putback.
As usual, he's right there to save the play. Nice timing on the tip in.
Utah has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the fourth. From deep, Conley. Phoenix grabs the miss.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And the basket by Shamet.
Shamet has these kind of games where it looks like he won't miss.
On offense, here's Utah. They're on a 17-7 run. Payne against Conley. From deep three-point range. Kept alive. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Back to Mitchell. 4-3. Utah gets it back. Pass to Conley. The three is up. Unable to get that one. So we see the Jazz taking the W here. A clean win. All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up for...
CLA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus.
Well, thank you, Kevin.
You already do. You and he are winning players. David, thank you. So the opening lineup for the Suns. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. And for Atlanta, Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Hunter in at the 3. And Collins is right there.
Becoming a true force on the offensive glass. Love how hard Collins goes after those second chance opportunities.
Paul's shot is off. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession. And Doris, it should be an interesting matchup in the low post. How do you see the battle of the bigs playing out here tonight?
Well, boy, Kevin, this is a classic low post strength on strength contest. And more in the modern NBA, that's the exception, not the rule.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Paul against Young. Kicks to Capella. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Hunter. That one misses. Now the Suns take it the other way. Down low and stolen by Hunter. On deep, Collins. This ball grabs the miss. Booker against Young. On the wing, Booker. Wide open. And the jumper is on the mark.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
No problems knocking that one down.
Such an instinctual player. Young often sees the opportunity before anyone else.
Booker looking around. To the wing on the left, to the inside. Ayton trying to get open is Crowder. And it's Ayton missing. Hawks have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Young passes to Capella. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Paul dishes to Crowder. Paul outside. Back to Crowder. Suns moving the ball around. They get it back. Ayton, the pass to Crowder. For 3, Bridges. Rebounded by the Hawks.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
And Phoenix pushing it up now. Bridges leading the charge.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Young dishes to Capella. Back to Young. To the paint. Here's Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Outstanding pass. On time and on target.
With the assist.
Paul outside. Bridges, right side. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
Well, with the high release point on Mikal Bridges' jumper, it's very hard to contest. Just a matter of being consistent now.
Here's Young. And he banks in the layup. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
Yeah, and both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Booker in the corner over Young. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
When you're a player like Devin Booker, whether you're playing with the ball or in this instance without, your instinct is, I'm going to rise and fire on the catch.
Young fires away from outside. Back to Collins. There's the drive, and stolen by Ayton. And here they come. Booker with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Paul's shot is off.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
Oh, nice to see a power forward like Collins throw it down. We know he can hit a three, but go with the easy hoop.
Here's Booker after the basket by Atlanta. Kicks it out to Paul for three. Hunter grabs the miss.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now. Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
And really, Hunter can guard every position. This is something that makes him incredible.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Hawks lead by 1. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Atlanta. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the center position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Atlanta Hawks are back. Last season, they won the Southeast Division for the first time in 6 seasons. With quality players in every position, things are starting to gel. Trae Young said, "This feels good. We just have a lot of belief in each other." Guys, they are poised to be good for a long time.
Well, they've clearly made the turn, David. Thanks. On the wing, Bridges, and stolen by Hunter. It's Young on the wing, defended by Paul. Young outside. A three-pointer off the mark. And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Basket counts. Paul's got the lead up to 2 now for the Suns.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Collins kicks to Bogdanovich. Clock at 6. Driving to the basket. Hunter, no one around him. Traps in the tray. Hunter's got his first 3 points of the game.
And the defense has to recognize this. Hunter is a legit threat to shoot off the catch.
Now here's Paul. Bridges inside the three-point line. Hunter with some nice defense.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Collins against Bridges. And here's Crowder. Over to the wing. Paul, no one around him. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Well, there's a level of athleticism and length, so Mikal Bridges works hard on the glass and good things happen.
Young up top. Passes it to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Here's Collins, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. As you recall, Doris, there was a fair amount of criticism leading into the play-in tournament. But That quickly dissipated.
It did, Kevin, and the reason it did is because the play-in tournament is the closest we can replicate what happens at the end of the college basketball season when they get into that tournament that everybody loves. The fact of the matter is you've got a 48-minute game that is going to either advance or end somebody's season, and that kind of drama is so captivating.
Collins passes to Bogdanovich. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Hawks shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Gorgie Dangs checked in for Capella. Alinari comes in for Collins. Reddish, he's checked in for Hunter. Lou Williams is subbed in for Young. Now, here's Shamet. Defense is right there. 1:16 left in the first half. Here's Kaminsky. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, easy money, right? I like the strategy. Go inside, get a high percentage look.
Williams with the ball. Now guarded by Payne. Outside Bogdanovich. Offline with his 3. The Suns leading. And there's the call on Lou Williams. That's his first foul. Atlanta making a switch here. Herter's checked in. Hawks on D. Shamet kicks to McGee. And the 3 off target. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Williams dishes to Reddish. And that one is good. Reddish has got the game tied up here for the Hawks.
Over the course of his career, Lou Williams has really improved as a passer. That is nicely done.
Payne gets a wide open look. Drills the 3-pointer. Payne's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Pass to Williams. Back to Herter. The pass to Williams. 6 on the shot clock. From deep, Gallinari. Rebounded by Kaminsky. Here's McGee. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again. For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. Some good action during the period, as it was just a... And that'll do.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. We've seen Mikal Bridges really having a great game.
And those extra chances mean so much. And he has shaped the game with the way he's been pulling down those offensive boards.
Really putting his handprint on this game. You love the hustle. You love the work ethic he has had on display.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. We've got Johnson. JaVale McGee is out there with Kaminsky. Then there's Cameron Payne. And it's Shamet in at the 2-guard position. McGee inside. Gallinari on him. McGee finds Payne. Now Kaminsky over Gallinari. Kaminsky misses. And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Shamet, the pass to Payne. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Suns lead by 3.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Williams dishes to Gallinari. Williams passes to Gallinari. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Gallinari's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, some contact there on the shot, but Danilo Gallinari, much improved upper body strength, maintains his focus. Nicely done.
Now here's Payne. He's guarded by Williams. Payne kicks to McGee. And a miss there on the triple.
1 for 5 has got to be a frustrating start, and they just don't look sharp right now. Can they find their offensive game?
As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Now, here's Shamet. He's tightly guarded. He kicks it to Payne. Takes the three. And it's Shamet missing. The Hawks leading. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Pass to Reddish. He feeds it to Jang. And he comes up with the deuce. Now it's a 3-point Hawks lead.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Booker outside. Second shot opportunity. Fires for three. He doesn't hit that one. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Yep, that one goes. Herder's got the lead up to 5 now for the Hawks.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Booker the pass to Crowder. Back to Booker. All finds Booker. Shot to stop the run, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Booker's got 6.
Well, a guard has got to come with physical intensity on the interior, and Devin Booker does just that.
Right side, Williams. Out to Gallinari. Fires the three. Hey, Crowder pulls it in. Suns trail by 3. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
What a connection DeAndre Ayton has with his guys. Great timing on the alley-oop.
Williams passes to Gallinari. Here's Herder. Back to Gallinari. Hawks passing it around. Williams dishes to Jang. Can't cash in from close range. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Suns. Outside Crowder. This is it to Booker. There's 38 seconds left in the third. And Ayton throws it down.
Boy, look at how natural DeAndre Ayton looks in the pick and roll. This guy is smart. He understands how to navigate.
Pass to Jang. Outside Williams. Back to Jang. In the corner. Herder with it. The Hawks again can't hit. Oh, Ayton in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Court vision, intellect, basketball IQ, the masterful distributor that is Chris Paul.
There's Williams with the three, and he drains the three. But let's see, they may need to review it. Make sure the ball is out of his hand in time. Well, we thought the third quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer. And the tie game in Atlanta. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. On the court for Atlanta. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint. Kaminsky against Collins. Kaminsky kicks to Payne. And they call an illegal screen here.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Inside, and McGee kicks to Payne. Back to McGee. Takes it inside. Rebounded by the Hawks. Fast break, the Hawks. Hunter, the pass to Capella. Now, here's Collins. They grab their own miss. Capella finds Collins. And the foul called on Cameron Payne. That's his third foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
So for the Suns, that goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hunter. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Bridges left side. Kicks it out to Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Paul going inside, and the call on the shot sends him to the line. That one on Collins.
Well, for Chris Paul, the ability to dribble, drive, and draw contact has been one of the defining characteristics of his game.
Yeah, being down 2 points instead of 1 thanks to the free throw miss makes getting a stop here absolutely critical.
Young looking around. Hunter on the wing. Hands it from downtown. Hunter's got the lead up to 5 now for the Hawks.
A very consistent three-point shooter. Hunter shoots it well from there because of how confident he is.
All up top, defended by Young. Young against Paul. Here's Crowder, and misses it off the right side of the rim. The Hawks leading by 5. Young drives in the corner. It's Hunter. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 5 assists in the game. Collins against Crowder. Collins comes over with the double team. Here's Booker. Bridges outside. Phoenix, no good that time either.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
Young, good.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Crowder kicks to Paul. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Capella at the elbow. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Bridges shot, good.
Well, we know Mikal Bridges can connect from distance. This guy has become a consistent threat from deep.
Young fires away from outside. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Paul with the ball. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Booker the pass to Paul. Outside Crowder. Young with the steal. Capella against Ayton. Capella goes in. Collins kicks to Young. Bogdanovich dishes to Young. Lets it go. And he overshot that one, missing. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Ayton, the pass to Crowder. Ayton dishes to Crowder. Here's Bridges, and there's the drive. Money! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
If you overplay Mikal Bridges to take the jump shot, that's creating driving lanes, and he'll take advantage.
Paul against Young. From deep. The long distance three is good.
What a tremendous ability to hit from so far out. That's a big-time three.
And so it's Atlanta with the W. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the center position. And for the Heat, inside it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. On the wing, Robinson and Butler. And it's Lowry in at the 1. Now here's Lowry. Butler on the wing. And that comes off the assist by Lowry.
Wow, the strength of Jimmy Butler fends off defenders well when he goes up to score.
Booker, the pass to Paul. And he buries his first look.
That's pretty much any coach. That's how he'd like to start the game.
Now here's Lowry. Pass to Tucker. Crowder with a steal. Oh, got a piece of it. Ball's going up the court. Here's Ayton. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
And just over a minute played here to start the game. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It goes on Chris Paul, and known for his fashion sense as well. Tucker especially proud of his shoe collection.
I mean, Tucker brought 100 pair of sneakers to the bubble in Orlando. He has around 5,000 pairs overall. Even unveiled a sneaker loft because he has shoes all over his house.
Now here's Bridges. Back to Paul. There's the 3. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Quick trigger from Chris Paul, putting the shot up before the D can get on him.
Lowry against Paul. Right side, Robinson. Pass to Tucker. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Tucker's got 5.
Look, this is how you draw it up coming out of the locker room. 3 of 3 so far.
Bridges passes to Booker. Ayton with it. Two shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
That one goes. Count it.
A lot of enthusiasm to the start of this game. So far, a perfect 4 for 4.
Pass to Paul. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Ayton. Back to Paul. Bridges with it. Outside Paul. Clock at 6. Second chance effort. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Ball against Lowry. Outside Tucker. Back to Lowry. Shot clock at 6. Takes one from 10 feet. Adebayo tips it back in.
The confidence continuing to grow off the board. Adebayo takes it right back up.
Pass to Ayton. Outside for Booker. A minute and a half left in the first. No problems knocking that one down. Give him 8. Miami trailing. Lowry with it. Now Robinson. He's guarded by Paul. Robinson against Paul. Pass to Tucker. Just 5 on the clock. The shot off that time. And Phoenix the other way now. Here's Crowder. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Jay Crowder, blue-collar combo forward, finds ways to outwork you.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. For Miami, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Outside Butler. Out to Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Showing off the dynamic athleticism. Bam is no stranger to rocking the rim.
Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball.
Miami ball.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Left side Tucker. Shoots over Paul. Here's Robinson. Second shot opportunity. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Outside Payne. The kick out to Johnson. Takes a three.
That's just hustle by Jimmy Butler. Did not give up on that look. Opponents, they don't get clean looks.
Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Heat out in front. They lead by a bucket. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Guys, their willingness to attack the basket so far has been great. They're penetrating, finding the holes in the defense, and scoring from close range.
Something else I like out of them so far. They're throwing their bodies around in the paint and scoring inside.
On the wing, Robinson and Butler. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the point. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Here's Tucker. And slam dunk by Tucker.
Not many bigs have Bam Adebayo's vision. Just another reason this coaching staff trusts him with the ball.
Kaminsky, the pass to Payne. Back to Kaminsky. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. You had the chance to play under some terrific coaches, Smitty. How influential is good coaching on a team's success?
They really go hand in hand, B.A. The coach sets the tone for the whole team, and strong leadership leads to strong play out on the floor and likely a lot of wins.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play, and it's Lowry penetrating. Phoenix grabs the miss.
He liked to have that one back. That's easy money.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Payne against Lowry. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Lowry's got his second basket of the game.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Well, it's hard to talk about Lowry without mentioning his fantastic defense.
Quick and physical with ball handlers. Tough to back down in the post and just brings the effort on every play. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Robinson in the post. Pass to Adebayo. Hauled in by McGee.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Now here's Kaminsky. Outside Payne. Now Johnson. Shot clock at 5. The Suns need to get off a shot. Here's McGee, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. The Heat with the lead. Here's Lowry. To the inside, Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
Smart playmaking by Kyle, moving the ball to a guy with a good look.
Here's Shamet. Robinson defending. Outside Payne. Back to Shamet. Payne pass to Kaminsky. Adebayo with the rejection.
This shot can't get past Bam. His reach is just too much.
Outside for Butler. Lowry against Kaminsky. Yep, that one goes. Now it's a 6-point Heat lead.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And Kaminsky gets it to go.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Here's Lowry. 6 points for him. Drives to the hoop. He connects. And now he's 4 for 6 in today's game.
He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
And an intentional foul right there. So Miami ends up going with a new group. Phoenix making some changes.
Third team foul.
Out to the right wing.
Substitution for the Suns.
Here's Strus. He's guarded by Bridges. Crowder with a steal. Hero against Booker from 7. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
This guy may be the steal in the 2015 draft. Devin Booker was the 13th pick overall, and Brooks developed into an all-star guard, someone who can be the face of a franchise.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling, and the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Oladipo against Crowder. 6 to shoot. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Paul finds Ayton. 11 feet out. No good off the front rim. Paul against Oladipo. Pass to Strus. Baseline try. Oh, got it off in time, but it's... Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K. It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. They led by 2 after the first. And that should...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Kyle Lowry, he's been playing really well.
What makes him an exciting player is the ultra-aggressive mindset that we saw over and over in the first half.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
Kicking off the second half, here's Monty Williams 5.
Assist goes
Crowder
to
and Ayton, the bigs.
Devin Booker.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. Oladipo up top, covered by Crowder. Oladipo against Crowder. Here's Dedmon, shoots over Ayton, and he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his second personal
It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
Team foul.
Aggressive move by Dedmon. Challenge mentality, draws contact.
Both shots good from the stripe.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
Miami foul. Max Strus. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
So it's Phoenix now. 6-point game. Booker with it. Now Oladipo defending. Booker against Oladipo. Booker, good.
A versatile scorer. At 6'5", Booker has enough size to make plays in the painted area.
Paul against Oladipo. Here's Strus to the wing on the left. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, and there's the one-hand jam.
Tyler Hero hammered it down, playing with a lot of confidence.
And with Tyler Hero, he's shown he can score. He has a skill set to get consistent points and knows how to find his spots on the floor.
Here's Ayton. No good. And the Heat going the other way now. Hero outside. Pass to Morris. Back to Hero. Here's Dedmon. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton. And Hero is solid without the ball as well. Great movement.
Yeah, I mean, he's still improving in that area, but his backdoor cuts are getting better. He really knows how to get easy scores that way. Just needs to learn to not settle for those off-balance shots.
To the paint. Here's Dedmon. And he takes the feet in stride and slams it home.
And above the rim finish. Dedmon gets most of his points right at the rack.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Coach definitely wants to talk about their interior defense, which has not been impressive.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
It's Booker on the wing. Crowder outside. The three. And the Suns miss again.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Inside. Dedmon, good. And now it's a 10-point Miami lead.
Drawing so much attention. Oladipo rotates the ball to the open man.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
And there's the whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul of the game.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Pass to Hero. To the middle. The shot won't fall. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
1:44 left in the third quarter. Pass to Strus. Back to Oladipo. Down low. Here's Dedmon. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got his fourth rebound in this one. Here's Booker. It's deflected. Oladipo against Paul. The kick out to Morris. Back to Oladipo. To the middle. Here's Dedmon. And good. Coming on the setup by Oladipo. Dedmon's got 8.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Booker fires from way outside. And the Suns miss again.
We all know he's a good shooter. But from that distance, I don't think so.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space. But that does make it a tougher shot.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Suns foul. Jay Crowder. That's his second personal foul. Team foul.
The first free throw is good.
Now at the line, Victor Oladipo.
And Oladipo drops them both. They're having a hard time stopping this run.
And B.A., you can't afford to keep coming up empty.
Here's Dedmon. He's covered by Ayton. 17 seconds left in the third quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Hero with it. Now guarded by Booker. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Dedmon. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his second personal foul.
The thing about Dedmon, doesn't have a lot of go-to moves, but his activity causes havoc.
He's perfect from the line this time. 8 seconds left in the third. And here's Crowder from the arc. No good that time. And so it's Miami with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the... All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Dwayne Dedmon. Victor Oladipo is out there with Tyler Hero. Then there's Markieff Morris. And it's Strus in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Fade away. Dedmon, no good. The Suns shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. Booker on the take. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
You love the intensity on Booker's drive. Cutting in like there's nothing the defense can do to stop him.
Double team on Oladipo. To the paint. To the wing, right side. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his third foul of the game.
First team foul.
Inside, here's Morris.
Defensively, the way Crowder gets after it, he knows there will always be a role for him.
Oh, rejected by Oladipo. Morris against Ayton. Pass to Oladipo. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. And the shot goes down. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Miami.
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defensively, giving up no easy looks.
Another thing they've been able to do since the very beginning of this game is score points off turnovers, and lots of them.
Booker can't get it to go. The Heat have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. And there's a whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That's his third foul so far. And the Heat with some changes.
Second team foul. Substitutions for your Heat.
Robinson against Booker. To the inside. Here's Tucker. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Crowder, the pass to Booker. And again, it's the Suns missing.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
Butler against Crowder. Lowry outside. Back to Butler. Crowder with a steal. And the Suns pushing it up now. For 3, Booker. Can't get it to drop.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Robinson with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Right side Tucker. Outside Robinson. 5 on the clock. And it's all from 3-point range.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Booker for 3. Hits the trifecta. Booker's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, Booker can just bury you from the arc if you let him. He's a pretty efficient range shooter.
Lowry, the pass to Butler.
2 minutes.
1:57 left in the fourth. Adebayo from long range. Again, the Heat misses. Phoenix has gotten 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the fourth.
Suns foul. Devin Booker. That's his third personal foul. Second team foul.
Fall against Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Butler with the bucket.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
It's tough to contain Booker on the catch and shoot because of his smooth, quick release. Impressive.
Pass to Tucker. Out to Lowry. Fires the three. The putback. Outside Robinson. Back to Adebayo. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Heat.
It was stop and go for them along the way, but they finally seized full control of this game.
BA, the scoreboard definitely doesn't tell the whole story. They were able to pull things together when things got tough, and of course, they closed strong.
And we get spoiled sometimes, but we should take a second to appreciate what a sensational performance this has been for Bam Adebayo.
I have to say, he was totally unleashed tonight, flying up and down the court, helping out however he could. He made a big impact on both ends.
Outside Robinson. Pass to Tucker. Now Lowry. Just 5 to shoot from deep. Oh, they get a hand on it. And it's Phoenix's ball. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Robinson on the wing. Back to Adebayo. Robinson finds Adebayo. And here's Butler. To the paint. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
That's a 3-second violation. Suns ball.
So no problem for Miami as they get the win. Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.